Hi again, and I finished my second week of training. I'm actually already in the third week, in the beginning of the third week. It's been good. I've been liking it. I've actually felt pretty motivated, even on the days that I didn't have any run scheduled to go running. I haven't done it because I know that would potentially be bad for the training effects. But I did 3 runs, 5k, 10k, 7k. The 10k was pretty intense. I did a tempo run, meaning 8-minute intervals of higher intensity and then 4-minute slowing down a little bit 3 times. And that was quite a lot, quite exhausting, but fun. It's good to challenge myself. I like that. And I've also continued listening to the book that I mentioned. It's called Training Essentials for Ultra Running by Jason Coop. And I've learned a lot. From it. I mean, I do have my sports science background, but it was never as detailed to one sport. So, general basics are there, but this is different from most of the sports that I've heard of or that I've participated in terms of volume of the event, of the race that people train for. So one of the things that really stood out for me was that he said that ideally it is not a progression week to week to week to week of higher workload in terms of intensity or hours, but rather the opposite, that from week to week to week to week it goes down in intensity, in workload, and then it jumps up and then it goes down, and then it jumps up and then it goes down. And the reasoning behind that is that when you're fresh, you can perform the best. So you perform the highest intensity, the highest workload, and then to be able to actually integrate that into your performance, you need to, or you're actually not able, if you do it right, to sustain the same level, but you actually go down, and you want to allow for that to recover. And then after a couple of weeks, he said, on average, every 4th week, recovery week with just easy runs or walks, and then after that one you can really bump it up a lot and then repeat the same thing. So I've implemented that in my own training plan, and I'm really curious of how that will be. I think apart from the physiological reason, there's also a really cool component of every couple of weeks I really challenge myself of going so much beyond what I've done so far, and then slowly going slowly reducing the workload. So that's really cool. I like that. I will have a race this Sunday. So today is Tuesday morning. I have a race on Sunday morning, 13k trail run, and after that I will have a recovery week. And then, I mean, the 13k is already a bit of a stretch, to be honest, but then I have a recovery week next week, which means easy going, even though I'm actually kind of taking this week pretty easy as well before the race. And then anyway, after next week, so the week after next, I will increase the intensity. So actually what I planned, let me have a look, is to do a couple of weeks focused on endurance with steady state runs, which means intervals of 20 to 60 minutes, with a bit less of an intensity than a tempo run in the tempo phases, but still pushing it. So looking forward to that. Let's see how that goes, with a weekly mileage as well of something that I haven't had so far, and it's gonna be cool. I also noticed I got a bit concerned maybe about the race that's coming up, because it's going up and down, the terrain that I have in my immediate environment, meaning running from home with the distances I run right now, it's all completely flat. So maybe it goes up and down 2 meters or 3 meters maybe at the cliffs, but that's about it. So I'll have 600 meters up and down on Sunday. Let's see how that goes. I have not trained for that specifically. Yeah, I'll just take it as that. It will be fine, I think. So I will probably in the future do some longer runs that then also go into terrain that goes a bit more up and down. But that is, if I start running here where we are, that will take at least. So that one thing, it's not that high either. It's like 200 meters up maybe. It's about 6 kilometers away, I think. So it's actually not that far. And then if I want to go higher than that, it's more like 15 kilometers away, which of course I could also cycle there or drive there, but I haven't done that yet. So until now, I have done all my runs starting at home in the mornings, and I've actually liked that this way. So yeah, let's see how this goes. With my next check-in, I'll tell you about the race, and I'll keep you posted. See you next time.